Hey guys, Marsegan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we've got another 200% team showcase. A couple of people asked to see this guy on the new team, which I think would be pretty interesting. This is the STR Majin Vegeta. So obviously he is full level 10 links, he is Rainbow for me, he is an easy A unit. He was a decent unit to run on the Super Saiyan T2 team with that tech Vegeta for quite a while, but obviously he has aged a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see what he looks like on this 200% team. He's a Vegeta family leader. He greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and then he is a nuking style unit, so he changes AGL orbs to STR, and then he gets attack and defense 20% per key sphere obtained. He gets an additional attack and defense 5% per key sphere obtained when there is a Goku family category enemy. So obviously he's better against Goku. We've got him on the 200% team here. Obviously the ideal is going to be for the tech Vegeta to transform, and then they're going to have more links. Of course, he is a shattering the limit unit, so, and basically the rotation we want to see is Tech Vegeta in slot 1 transformed, and then the Xeno Vegeta in slot 3, because then he's going to have support and he's going to have shattering the limit from that Xeno Vegeta. But let's go ahead and see. So we can get 9 orbs on turn 1 here, so that puts him at 200k defense before super attacking, and then he greatly raises defense on super, which is a 50% raise. Now obviously remember, it's not 50% of 200k, because that's factoring in all the support and everything, but even so, that should put him to over 250k defense post super attack, so that's not too bad. We got the 40% support from this Tech Goten here, so let's see what STR Majin Vegeta gives us. Now remember, he's a nuking style unit, so the turns are going to vary because it depends how many orbs we pick up, right, and how his attack stats are going to look. 5.1 million. I mean, was it 7 or 9 orbs we just got? Not an unrealistic scenario for a unit that actually does create orbs, because nuking style units that don't have any way to create or change orbs themselves are always a little bit more annoying, because you can get those turns where you get really unlucky. Actually, this works out perfectly that he just survived with a small sliver of health as well, because now we can kill him and then we go into the next phase with a fresh new enemy, and so that will trigger the transformation for the Tech Vegeta. Because we talked about this in a previous video, even one of the Int Majin Vegeta like showcase videos, but the Tech Vegeta transforming, because the enemy requires a certain amount of HP, on these long form events you can kind of get stuck in this annoying loop where you're always going into a fresh rotation, a fresh enemy on the opposite rotation to Tech Vegeta. So then once it comes around to him on the next turn, you did too much damage to them in the first turn, but you didn't kill them, so then he doesn't transform, and you can get stuck into that loop for sometimes even like the whole of a long form event if you get unlucky. So getting this here nice and early is really good. Obviously we now have the full Majin Vegeta rotation, but of course these two at the end will not link because of the way the transformations work. So I think we can go ahead and put him in slot 1. We do have type disadvantage, so obviously there is going to be a little bit scary if we get super attacked, but 184k defense without support is pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this, and then we can't get the 6 orbs from Majin Vegeta at the end, but we're still fairly early on here, so we should be okay. Okay, so he still takes double digit damage from the normal attacks, and then 4.8 without support. I mean, it's not terrible. Like, obviously he's on the 200% team, right? So he's another named Majin Vegeta. Yeah, of course, taking the super, type disadvantage, and it lowers defense, so of course we take a lot of damage from that. But yeah, because he shares the same name with the Int Majin Vegeta, they can't link together. So if you did want to run him on the team for some reason, for like a harder event or something like, you know, like this, for example, it is going to make the rotations kind of weird, because obviously he can't link up with the other Majin Vegeta. And with the fact that he greatly raises defense on super attack, he is obviously more of a slot 2 or 3 unit as opposed to being on main rotation. So we can go ahead and get the 6 orbs here, so we get the extra damage reduction for this Majin Vegeta. I didn't bring a Trunks on this team build, because obviously the showcase is not about the Int Majin Vegeta, so he's obviously not getting that extra 30% damage reduction that he would get from his intro animation. But we did get the 6 orbs, so he has the 20%. Look at that, he gets the dodge on the super attack. You love to see that in slot 1. I didn't actually check the friend's hidden potential. Maybe he copied Truth's build and gave him full dodge. I'll have to have a look. But, yeah, so decent there, dodging that. GT Vegeta are obviously always looking good on this team. Tech Goten is on rotation for the 40% support. That Tech Goten, I feel like this team has been such a massive glow up for him. Like, let me know down below if you want to see me just do a video focusing on him. Like, you bringing a link partner for him, bringing some supports and stuff. Because, like, I feel like he was constantly being trashed as one of the worst side banner units that came out in 2021. But obviously, he's getting the benefit of the extra 60% to all of his stats. But, like, on this 200% team, because he is a gifted Warriors support, so obviously he's supporting every single unit on the team. He's super good. But, okay, so now we can have every link active. The only problem is, how do I do this without getting rid of all of the STR? Oh, perfect. If I grab... Okay, no, that's not perfect. I guess we could just put him in slot 1 then. We're only missing out Shattering the Limit. Shattering the Limit at level 10 gives, what is it, like 5% extra attack and defense? Yeah. So we're not missing out on a huge amount, but yeah, we got to put him in slot 1 in this turn, because we can get 13 orbs, and he's got Xeno Vegeta on rotation for that extra 40% support. So 6 out of 7 links active. He's at 159k defense here. His defense is not as high as I would have expected. Per key sphere obtained. Yeah, we picked up more key spheres than in like the first turn, but I swear he has lower defense. Oh, he's been defense lowered, of course. Yeah, he was hit by the defense lowering on that previous turn, which is very unfortunate. So his defense, not obviously a good representation of what it should be on this turn, but he hasn't been attack lowered, so his attack stat is really what I'm interested to see, because this is going to be his best turn other than him being in slot 2. Yeah, 6.8 million. And this is, again, he's a nuking style unit, but he creates his own orbs. Double super puts him up to 7.3. Because, yeah, additionals for him obviously very good, because he greatly raises attack and defense on super attack. So on that additional super, he greatly raised his attack, but also his defense again. So obviously very, very good turn for him. So we got the double orb changing here. This should actually be a very good turn for the Majin Vegetas. So let's actually have a look at the friend one. So the friend one is 90%. Wow, they only had level 5 dodge, and he dodged all of those attacks on that previous turn. That's crazy. Alright, so let's go for... we'll use his active skill, why not? Get the old final explosion into this video, since the STR Majin Vegeta doesn't do it. Of course, STR Majin Vegeta is the Majin Vegeta from the fight against Super Saiyan 2 Goku. That's why he has the extra buff against Goku family units. He is obviously the direct counterpart to the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku. I mean, he was a cool unit when he first got his awakening. When he got his Easy A, he was actually still pretty decent at the time. But yeah, he definitely fallen off a little bit, but on the 200% team, I think he is looking pretty good. So there you go, we can get the 6 orbs. So both Majin Vegetas are going to have their damage reduction when they get attacked by the Golden Ozaru. So even my one at the end in slot 3, who is 55%, we should survive a super attack. And then obviously the friend Majin Vegeta gets the guaranteed crits because he active skilled this turn. Yeah, 145k. I mean, that's still a lot of damage, but the Ozaru does hit very hard. So with no items active, remember, there's no Trunks on the team, so he's only getting the 20% damage reduction from the 6 orbs, and then the defense raise that he gets on super attack. So that's still a reasonable amount of damage for him to take from the Ozaru. Obviously, with the Trunks on the team, that probably would have been, like, you know, 50k at max. So... and then, yeah, 55% will just take double-digit damage from the normal attacks. Alright, so we didn't get a particularly good orb change on this turn here. I think what I might do is, let's put you in slot 1, get rid of these orbs at the side here, get rid of a bunch of the rainbow orbs, because we're getting 6 orbs, it means he's getting the guard. But let's go ahead and do this. I did bring the Lemo item. So randomly changes key spheres to STR, and then you also get 5% extra attack per orb. And we can get 11 here, which is 9 STR orbs. Shall I save it or shall I do it again? The problem is if I do it again, watch it change like the green one. So just this one down here is going to change or something. But I guess we could save it for another turn. So we'll do this. So it'll be 11 orbs. 9 of them were STR. So obviously he's getting a nice little bit of a bonus there from the... Lemo item effect. Tech Vegeta has guard, so we don't have to worry about him taking damage here. He also greatly raises his defense on super, so post super attack, his defense is going to be looking very nice here, and he has the guard. So yeah, no damage for you. 8.89. I mean, it's a pretty good. Obviously, this is a boosted turn because we used the orb changing attack up item, but yeah, 8.89 is pretty good for him. So I want to see one more rotation where we do actually have the Xeno Vegeta. And obviously, ideally, I want that turn to be one where we can actually get the STR Majin Vegeta in the middle so that we can actually see him with all links active. Not that it's not going to make a huge difference, but still going to make a nice difference. Imagine if we can get that turn set up where we have like Tech Majin Vegeta slot 1, STR Majin Vegeta slot 2, Xeno Vegeta slot 3, so STR Majin Vegeta has all of his links active, and then we use the second Lemo item. So we change, and we actually managed to change like a good amount of the orb field into STR orbs. He is going to look absolutely crazy on that turn, and it's not really that unrealistic of a turn, just using the one attack up item with a support unit that you absolutely would run on any of the teams with him if you have him. So it's more of a realistic, even though it's still a boosted turn, it's much more realistic than some like showcase scenarios. So this friend Majin Vegeta just going off here. Double supers, so his defense is going to be crazy high. The Dokkan attack did a very nice amount of damage, so we're going to be on full health at the start of the next turn. We are looking very, very good here. Obviously, both of these units very good anyway, but Xeno Vegeta giving them that extra 40% support is obviously going to make them look even more crazy. And Xeno Vegeta himself is super, super good. On the 200% team, he literally only needs to super attack like once or twice, and then his defense is just good enough for most events. So turns like that where you double super, then you're looking really, really good. So alright, so let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll put you in slot 1 so we can actually get the links for this rotation. 11 orbs in slot 1 here, very good. We can get the 6 orbs for you for the guard, perfect. And then we can't get the orbs for Majin Vegeta at the end here, but unless Goku does a whole bunch of dodging, I think he's probably going to be dead before he gets to attack in that last slot anyway. So Majin Vegeta with the free dodge, let's go. 5.5 unsupported. Now, he did pick up 11 orbs, but I think 5.5 unsupported is pretty good. And then Tech Vegeta here not only is going to guard, but he's also effective against all types. So he should finish off Goku here, I think. So no, he doesn't. Okay, there you go. There you go, he does. Tech Vegeta doesn't want to leave it at that. So yeah, additional super attack. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think. STR Majin Vegeta. The problem, obviously, is I was going to say, like, he makes a decent stand-in if you don't pull the int one, but you can't run a 200% team if you don't pull the int one. So he's in a bit of a weird spot where he does look really good on this team, but you're probably not going to run him on this team more often than not, let's be honest. So this is a very good turn for... I should have saved all those AGL orbs, actually, because, yeah, Majin Vegeta does change AGL orbs. There's quite a few in the middle. So this next turn setup is actually going to look pretty good for him, because he's going to change quite a few of those. Well, he's going to change all of the AGL orbs into STR. So quite a few of the orbs on the field are already going to be STR. And then I'll go ahead and pop that other Lemo item. Fortunately, we're in a good spot here where we're not doing too much damage to full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because I want to make sure we can, on the next turn, actually have... I guess that is the problem with him being a nuker that does change orbs, is it's probably going to be very difficult to put Tech Majin Vegeta in slot 1 on the next turn. Hopefully we can, and still get orbs for him. If I have to use an item to make sure he's safe in slot 1, like if I can't get the 6 orbs to get his damage reduction or something, then I will. Just because I really want to see STR Majin Vegeta in the middle with all of his links active, getting all of these crazy orb setups. Okay, yeah, there's literally no way for me to do it. Well, never mind. Still his best turn, of course, but let's go ahead and see. So we'll use this, pray for the good RNG. Give me something good here. No, of course not. So 14. So it's honestly not that much higher than it was on the previous turn that we got to see, but... even so, this should be a strong turn for him. We can't get the guard for Tech Vegeta, but hopefully he'll be okay here, because his defense is going to be over 250k after he super attacks. So let's see what you got, STR Majin Vegeta. Obviously, his defense very, very good at this point as well. Yeah, 11.5 million on his best turn here with the Lemo. And honestly, that was with like some pretty bad luck with the orb changing as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of STR Majin Vegeta down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.